بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا، هديت قلبي شكرا، نورت دربي شكرا، شكرا يا رب، شكرا يا رب.
The batsman is still waiting for the third party. Okay, let's see the third party.
هديت قلبي شكرا، نورت دربي شكرا، شكرا يا رب، يا منزل القرآن، يا خالق الإنسان، يا ربي.
My name is Mr. As the Muslim, the purpose of our life is to make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy and make the best use of our time. To keep ourselves active and fresh, we don't need sometimes for our fitness and sport. The project here to present here today is about use technology in the game of cricket. I want to explain you how technology has changed the game entirely. It has made the cricket more interesting and challenging for the viewers. Now it's easy. The whole game has turned into a cricket game. Now it's easier for the third umpire to just base decision provided by clear screenshots, different cameras installed on the pitch. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatma Ahsan. Here we are going to describe a few technologies used in pitch which are really helpful to make this game crystal clear for the audience and are really helpful to third umpires in order to make fair judgments. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is the mostly used tracking technology in game, which visually tracks the path of the ball and displays a record of it as a moving image. There are 6 Hawkeye cameras positioned at different angles on the pitch, which takes 6 different shots of the ball. Stamp camera. Stamp camera has long been used in cricket broadcasting. It's a small camera hidden inside stamp and it is providing unique images to the viewers.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Maryam. I'm going to tell you about sneakometer. Sneakometer is commonly known as sneako. It's easier for you to know whether a final occurs as the ball passes the bat. Third umpire listen and use the recorded sound image and decide whether or not the ball touched the bat. Now I'm going to tell you about hotspot. Hotspot. This is the most advanced tool used in cricket. And this technique has 2 infrared cameras are positioned in the field. When the ball hits the bat or batsman, he generates and those cameras show his border of viewers. We play game designed to keep ourselves fit and healthy. One chose format spirit over winning and losing goals. We should try our best to beat each other in good team rather than game. Jazakallah khair.
شكرا يا رب،
شكرا يا رب،
يا منزل.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha Nadi. I am from grade 2B. Today my class is presenting the project. I welcome you all to come and know about the project. I don't think that we will be able to reach our base camp. Oh, stereo is not being on that we will have to spend night. Yes, and we do not have much water and food with us. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Allahumma ajirni. Allahumma ajirni fi musibati wa akhlifni khairan minha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum friends. Are you prepared? Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, actually we came here for desert surfing but we lost our way to base camp. Where is that? It's somewhere in the east. Can't find the way. Our GPS can't work in this horribly lonely weather. Any idea when and where we can find internet?
Like this one, around 2/3 of the world's population does not yet have internet access. Project What do you call that? It is called product launched by Google. Awesome. Let's go to these balloons. Wait, you said it's a balloon-powered internet. I can't see any balloon here. You won't find them here. These balloons don't revolve around space, much higher than Earth. I can't see anything. What's Master? Assalamu alaikum. Please can you tell us what is the problem?
I think this is a wonderful event and Al-Hudab school system definitely playing a good role to create an atmosphere for our youth and children to take interest in all these activities and become responsible citizen for future. Own future and for future of our country.
يا ربي يا رحمن شكرا يا رب
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب
visitors to Al-Huda International Islamic Exhibition. I am the essence of future and wisdom. Nanotechnology is taking over the world. All future technologies depend on nanotechnology for advancement and improved vision development. Be it aerospace technology, quality management, cosmetics, medicine, and the endless list of discoveries and technology goes on. Although Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the best, Allahu alimul ghaibi wa shahada, knower of the hidden and the seen. When you look at the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a nano microscope, be prepared to be struck with awe. Even an atom or a unicellular organism beholds a complete intricate perfection in its amazing technology and astonishing beauty for both the structure and the functions. Lo and behold, the inspirational world of nanotechnology awaits your future generations. I welcome all respected visitors to Al-Huda International Islamic Exhibition to take a glimpse at the AIEX Exploration Projects by Grade 7 Nano Experts.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the exciting world of nanotechnology, where you can find everything in its minimum size and maximum quality. Perhaps you have already heard the term nanotechnology before, but you did not know much about it. But do not fret, for today we will explain to you the wonders of science behind nanotechnology. Imagine if you climbed out a shower only to discover that you'd shrunk and washed for about 1,500 million times. If you stepped into your living room, what you would see would not be chairs, tables, computers, or your family, but atoms, molecules, proteins, and cells, shrunk down to the nanoscale. You'd not only be able to see the atoms from which everything's made from, but also you'd be able to move them around in interesting new ways, just like Lego bricks of nature. Now suppose you start sticking them together and making fantastic new materials. Everything from brand new medicine to ultra-fast computer chips. Making new things on this incredibly small scale is called nanotechnology, which is one of the most fast-moving and exciting areas of science and technology today. The word nanotechnology literally means the engineering of the functional systems at a molecular scale. Now my fellow counterpart will take over and tell you about the implications and applications of nanotechnology in our daily lives.
We can already find examples of nanotechnology in our everyday lives. For instance, have you ever looked closely at the feet of a gecko? Scientists have taken inspiration from this and created adhesive tape by studying their feet, which have large pores and suckers, which enable them to cling tightly to things. Similarly, scientists have created a fabric which repels stains, it's waterproof, and it repels stains and liquids of any kind. Inspiration taken from the lotus leaf, it has hair-like structures that prevent absorption of water. If you go on the next stall, you can find out about if you go on the next stall, you can find out about the size of an atom on the molecular scale, and you can measure yourself in nanometers.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope you have been introduced to the basic importance of nanotechnology and its applications by my fellow counterparts. Scientists have been working on developing nano products, which will develop the basic structure of those products on a nano scale. Do you have any rough guess of how small a nano atom really is? Well, if you look at this image right behind you, you'll be amazed to find out how tiny certain molecules are, which play a significant role in the sustenance of life in all living beings. A nanoatom is 1 millionth of a meter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created such complex and technologically amazing technological mechanisms of both living and non-living creations, which function naturally with perfection. It is absurd to believe that perfection of such micro-mechanisms has emerged on its own without any divine intervention or some miraculous super-intelligent mastermind. Nature beats human technology by billions of years. Human race, despite being the most civilized on earth, are still struggling just to discover the hidden miracles and the wonders, not just of our own planet, but the galaxies, the universe, and perhaps one day even beyond that.
Would you like to measure your height on the nanoscale? You are 1.61 million nanometers.
In the tiny world of nanotechnology, the first need for researchers is to see what they are working with. For looking at nano-sized objects, the electron microscope is used. It uses an electron gun to shoot electrons on a very high voltage. At the sample, this excites electrons in the sample, which are captured by the detector, and the picture is then shown on the screen.
This is a nano microscope. The scientists use nano microscopes to see the tiny difference between the there is a electron at the bottom, and the electron is the electron at the bottom, and the electron these two are depending
Assalamu alaikum. Do you think DNA nanobots can successfully treat cancer patients? It's not science fiction, it's already happening. DNA nanobots will soon be tried in a critically ill leukemia patient. A patient who has been given roughly 6 months to live will be injected with DNA nanobot that have been designed to interact and destroy the cancer while causing virtually zero collateral damage in healthy tissues. Contemporary therapies involving invasive surgery and blasts are more damaging to the body and more painful as disease itself. Soon, it just won't be the ill people who will get these nanobot injections. It will be the healthy people who will come for their annual checkups and get an injection of these nanobots. These nanobots will be injected into the body and they will scan the body for any types of cancer. They can already identify 12 tumor types. Once they identify them, they're going to finish them even before they can be injected.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our stall. So, what do you think this is? This is a solar cell made by nanotechnology. Now, what is a solar cell? Solar cell is basically a device that converts light energy into electricity. Solar cells are also called photovoltaic cells.
Solar cells, when combined together, they form a solar panel, as you must have seen in rooftops and all of that. Let me tell you how me and my group produced this fantabulous solar cell. We made 2 solar cells in school. One has the pure copper sheet which we made in school, and the copper sheet is cuprous oxide and aluminium. The aluminium is the same aluminium foil which we made in school. Disc A, the conducting fluid of disc A is lemon juice, which will help the solar cell conduct the electron particle. Disc B is a nano fluid which will again help the solar cells conduct the electron particles. As we've already conducted the experiment, so we got to know that the nano fluid is more efficient in enhancing the efficiency of the electron particles.
Solar cell can be also given an example of a cathode. Solar cell gives us 10,000 times more energy than the energy plants on Earth. But there's a problem.
The solar cells, which are made from silicon, they reflect a large amount of energy produced. But we, scientists, we are able to produce black silicon, which is more efficient than the existing one. And this mighty creation can only be done due to nanotechnology.
I hope you have understood whatever we wanted to tell you, and now you will be able to ask us any questions you have in your mind.
So, do you know what this is? If you see through a highly complex nano microscope, this is the shape of a buckyball. A buckyball is a fullerene molecule which is entirely made up of carbon atoms. They were discovered in 1985 and they're named after Buck Minister Fuller.
It is chemically referred as C60 because the most common buckyball consists of 60 carbon atoms.
They are very useful, for example, in increasing the efficiency of solar cells, and they're using fiber optics as well because of its perfect and spherical shape. They're able to transmit light, and the carbon atoms they're attached all around, and the scientists believe that they can use this empty space inside as storage and means of transporting medication to individuals.
They are the same pattern as hexagons and pentagons that we can find on soccer balls.
As you can see the covalent bond between them, it makes them stronger in number. That's how they're very strong.
Buckyball has generated tremendous excitement in the carbon chemistry and has opened a new field.
Subhanallah, modern scientists today are trying to copy the carbon structure materials of years ago for the improvement of nanotechnology products.
But on the other hand, these balls are very expensive to buy. That's why they are not used more often.
Assalamu alaikum. Did you know that nature beats human in the field of nanotechnology? Animals use technology in amazing ways. Dragonfly wings and butterfly wings have individual intricate patterns on their wings, and which shimmer and shine when they reflect the sunlight. Scientists have taken inspiration from the dragonfly and the butterfly wings because they produce different patterns. For example, they have made double tone fabrics and two-tone cosmetics.
أنا بصلاتي أسلم وبالسعادة أملأ.
Specific time of the of this clock is
شكرا يا رب.
Who doesn't love clean, fresh, smelling clothes? Wait, hold on. I must start my recycle first. Yes, where was I? Oh, you probably guessed who I am. I am your handy dandy washing machine. Different versions of me have been around since the 1900s, but I'm your very latest one. Now you don't have to go to the river pond and scraping clothes over rocks and other surfaces. Just piling your laundry inside me, throw some detergent, set you open the setting, and off I go. Sure and convenient, but even so, people say hand wash clothes better as it fetches them. But that doesn't matter. The convenience, time, and resource saving are certainly possible. Allah has given me. You can utilize your time somewhere else. Allah has given the human rights so much potential and ability. Oh, my cycle is done. Now excuse me while I empty my barrel so I can start on another one.
يا رب يا رحمن.
It has taken so much time and still not ready. How will I finish my other task? Look at how I have saved my time. This is how I need more time to please others. I had been cleaning all day and I feel that late. And what should I do? What should I use the vacuum aspect rather than try to be done? My cooking will be so tasty, but you will have to wait because it takes quite long. Look at this lemon. It keeps all the nutrition in the food and then it in just 3 minutes. Now I can serve my guests and please Allah. Well, what about all the electricity that will be used? Surely that's wasting energy. Did you know that Allah made everything on this earth for us to save time and worship Him? Say cheese, a big nice smile please, and keep your eyes open. I'm your latest digital camera equipped with extremely high resolutions, flash, and many other features. The history of my evolution is very long and deep. The ancient Chinese and Greeks used something called as the camera obscura, which uses a pinhole. Then later, my Muslim ancestor in the haste created the best proper pinhole camera. Isn't it amazing? Before the invention of the photographic processes, there was no way to preserve my images other than manually erasing them. Photographic film came into use much later in the 19th century, as did my cousin, the Polaroid camera. And then, can you guess? No. I was born a fancy little camera. I store images on a chip inside me so I can display them on any computer or screen. I've taken your picture. Now can you excuse me? I have many other exciting moments to capture here at this exhibition.
شكرا يا رب. شكرا يا رب. يا خالق الأكوان. يا رب يا رحمن. أكرمني بالغفران. شكرا يا رب.
My name is Imad and I will tell you about the technical details of our robot. The first thing is that this is the brain. This is the brain of the robot. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has programmed our brain that we can do anything, we have also programmed this brain that does most of the things that human can do. The second thing is that this is the servo motor. This motor is here to turn into an angle of, you can say, 90 and 0. This is to move. You can see the front here. It moves. This is the sonar sensor. It from one sensor it emits light, and from the other sensor it observes light. It detects every obstacle which is in front of him, and it tells that sends the message to the brain that now I have to move. This is the moisture sensor. It detects water. Whenever you take it into the water, it detects it and gives information to the brain. So then the brain gives this servo motor the chance to mop the surface. And are some pins and jumpers that we use by attaching the robot. We need a computer also to program this robot and now run this robot.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Talha and this is my fellow student Abdullah. We are from grade 6. We'll tell you about a firefighting robot. So let's turn our phones on. The robot starts because of the DC motor. Each motor is attached to one of the tires. The movement of this robot is because of the DC motor. We attach a flame sensor with it too. When it detects the flame, it sends a message to the brain and it turns on the servo motor, which is basically a fan to extinguish the fire.
We have attached a sonar sensor which detects the obstacle and keeps on sending the distance measurement between the obstacle and the robot to Arduino. An Arduino is programmed to take decisions when the robot reaches to a particular value, then it will stop. Move left to right the motor which makes the start move properly.
My name is Nadir and this is my friend Hassan Mustafa. We will tell you about a project of class flame. This is a flame sensor. This is the DC and servo motor. This is the Arduino chip. The sonar sensors. The flame extinguisher. And the jumper cables.
This is the sonar sensor. It is used to detect obstacles. It has two main components. One emits ultrasonic waves and the other catches those waves which bounce back from any other obstacle. On the basis of this, it sends a message to the DC motor and the DC motor will turn the robot right or left. This is the Arduino chip. It is basically the brain of the robot. These are the jumper cables. They are used to connect the components of the robot together.
This is the flame sensor. It detects the flame and has a red light over here. And then it gives the command to the flame extinguisher to move the fan inside it and extinguish the flame. Jazakallahu khairan.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Daniel and this is my friend Rafid. We will tell you about a teeny robot. We have attached a sonar sensor, a moisture sensor, a brain and two DC motors. DC motor is because of DC motor, it is moving because each motor is attached with one dial. The sonar sensor, it detects the obstacle and keeps on moving around the maze. The moisture sensor uses the water, it detects water and cleans water with the help of the sponge, and we have programmed with the brain. The brain is called the Arduino chip, and they are getting messages from the brain.
هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا.
As you can see, it's fun activity and all learning a lot of experience and really fun. Our subject is firefighting.
carrying containers we bought fixed in this corridor. Now we would like to proceed to project demonstration. This thing is like that. Now you can see the demonstration.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the first human colony ever established on a planet other than Earth. Our home away from home, Mars 1. These are our scientists discussing about our project. Space exploration has been a key target of many nations ever since the dawn of the space age. Setting up human colonies on Mars is indeed a renaissance to the space age. By colonizing Mars, we hope to open a new chapter in history of man. Indeed, science has introduced a new chapter in history and through space exploration. There is so much we can do if we look beyond what seems unusual and embrace the possibilities. I agree. Space may have instant solutions to our urgent problems. For instance, Earth resources are declining and the sedentary our rapidly increasing population can no longer be sustained unless we look to outside the resources. Yes, we can learn from the mistakes we made here on Earth and ensure that planetary colonies of which Mars 1 is a pioneer are designed, not on the basis of greed and exploitation, but on a genuine spirit of compassion. Both Mars and Earth's orbits are not perfectly circular. The time it takes to travel between them may be 6 to 8 months. The trip took us approximately 7 months. The communication system consists of 2 communication satellites and Earth ground station. It transmits data from Mars to Earth and back. All astronauts must wear their Mars suits when exposed to the Mars atmosphere, like those used by the Apollo astronauts on the Moon. Mars suits protect us from the extreme temperatures, the very thin non-breathable atmosphere, and otherwise harmful radiation. We are the first humans here. 2 rovers were sent to Mars to set up the outpost before our arrival. One of them explored the surface of Mars in search of the most suitable location for the settlement for transport of large hardware components and then terminal assembly. It was accompanied by the second rover, a trainer used for transporting the landing capsule. We grow green tea which produces oxygen. Also, the colony has the temperature and climate control and is protected from the dust and debris of outside environment. So we do not need to fear astronauts inside the settlement. We live in a colony which contains 6 living units with bedrooms, working area and a living room. We prepare fresh food which we ourselves new and are essentially typical day-to-day life.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي.
Welcome to Horizon, the first mission to the lab for planet Pluto. Yes, planet because, although now called a dwarf planet, Pluto is fighting for its right to be called a major planet again. So we'll be here very soon. This is New Horizon, NASA's latest spacecraft. It was launched in 2006 and is expected to help us learn the world and the edges of our solar system. Adventuring deeper into the distance, mysterious Pluto and distant moons. New Horizon will be reaching closest to Pluto in July 2016. Yes, July this year. We'll be hearing lots of news about it, inshallah. Now, you must be wondering what exactly is Kuiper Belt. It is a distant
other planets in the solar system. A closer look at these blood-from-a spacecraft promises to tell an incredible story about the orbital outskirts of our solar system. New Horizons will explore for the first time how planets like Pluto and Kuiper belts have evolved over time. These are examples of solid surfaces but unlike crusted, a significant portion of their mass is icy material.
Now I'll tell you something really interesting about Pluto's moon Charon. It's half the size of Pluto, and together they form a binary planet. Although stars and binary planets are quite common in galaxy, New Horizons will be the first mission to any binary object.
Throughout the space history, we have been trying to search for traces or possibilities of life on other planets. The Kuiper belt is a major source of comets. These objects are known to contain organic molecules and water ice. So, the raw materials out of which the life evolves. So, New Horizon is designed to explore the composition of this material so that the possibilities of life can be seen.
Another reason for being so often threatened is that Pluto's atmosphere is escaping into space like a comet. But on a planetary scale, nothing like this exists anywhere else in the solar system. Scientists believe that the Earth's original hydrogen or helium atmosphere was lost into space this way. By studying the Pluto's atmospheric escape, we can learn a great deal about the evolution of Earth's atmosphere. The first voyage to the solar system so far, we have managed to reach the Neptune with space points. New Horizons allow us to complete the survey of the solar system. For man, mission is never ending. However, much investigates. Even though man has reached Pluto and will continue making new discoveries, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's miracle of creation is immeasurable to each its end. As Muslims, we must remember to humble ourselves as we see the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Can you see me? I bet you can't that well. That is because I'm under an invisibility cloak. I know, it doesn't work that perfectly yet, and it keeps slipping off and everything, but be assured, I am getting there. Scientists like myself are finding new and new uses for metal materials, some of which can bend electromagnetic waves such as light and give the appearance that it isn't there at all. Isn't that amazing? Although currently we can only bend certain wavelengths, we soon hope to increase our bandwidth and include all wavelengths, including visible light. I'm so excited! Such cloaking materials could have applications in the military, microscopy, and even in the biomedics. Well, I'm off to scare my friends. Do you want to come along? The cloak is big enough for two. But remember, we may be able to hide from people, but we can never hide from Allah. He even knows what we are thinking, so a cloak isn't going to stop him from doing about it.
نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب
أنا بصلاتي أسلم
شكرا
وبالسعادة.
My name is Prakash. I am going to tell you about lithium-ion battery. The progress made in terms of lithium-ion battery cells is commendable. The battery is decreasing and power increasing. These batteries require up to 50 less percent volume.
أفخر بأني مسلم شكرا يا رب.
السلام عليكم. أهلا وسهلا بكم
तुम्हारा the Sayyarat. Today we have brought a little green technology for you. Do you know why we need green technologies? All cars use fossil fuels such as CNG, diesel and release carbon in the environment. Do you know this extra carbon is causing many diseases such as cancer? Assalamualaikum. I will tell you about rockets. So this means are rockets and some water and some size of future cars. It doesn't use petrol and it doesn't pollute the environment. In fact, it produces after burning in the garden. So what's the risk if you want to destroy the lake? Hydrogen means value, hydrogen and fuel. And emits water vapor. So it has low pollution for the environment. Think of how wonderful it would be if our carbon running without standing up would be on the fuel. This already would come if you drive a solar powered car. The solar plants take energy from the sun, converting it into electricity. That electricity that fuels the battery that runs the car motor. Photovoltaic cells convert sun energy into electricity. Hybrid vehicle combines the benefits of gas engines and electric motors, and so can cut pollution in air and cost of fuel. In hybrid cars, when the brakes are right, the energy is not wasted, rather converted in electricity stored in batteries. The batteries allow us to ride travel for low speed driving while the gas engine is turned off. The car itself shuts off the engine when the car comes to a stop and restarts when the accelerator is pressed. Another technology very similar to standard cars turbo speed is biofuel car. Biofuel comes from crops. These cars don't release extra carbon in the environment. Biofuel is made from alcohol, powder, plant, waste, vegetables and animal oil. Assalamualaikum. Do you know adopting clean driving habits can save fuel and life? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given knowledge to build such advanced cars. Let's now we should learn these advanced cars. Here are 4 steps. Number 1, we have to enter with our right foot. Number 2, then say Bismillah. Number 3, when we sit in the car, we have to say Alhamdulillah. Number 4, when we are ready to go, we have to read Subhanalladhi sakhkhara lana hadha wa ma kunna muqrinin wa inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun.
يا خالق الأكوان يا رب يا رحمن أكرمني بالغفران شكرا يا رب
شكرا يا رب
يا خالق الأكوان.
Allah that
أكرمني بالغفران. شكرا يا رب.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا. هديت قلبي شكرا. نورت دربي شكرا.